what's up everyone again? Welcome to From Zero to Hero Bolivia. I am Carlos and today we are continuing with our adventure on Noire. Yes, I know, I am invisible. I'm wearing a blue shirt, but it looks like the green screen is getting confused. Hey Angie, hey Juliana, bem-vindas, welcome. How are you girls? Everything is okay? It's a little bit cold today here. And I think I'm getting sick, but here I am for getting you some Noire fun. So I'm awesome, Angie. Just enjoying my last day here on my house. Tomorrow I'm going to my mom's again. So let's start with this, shall we? Go. Yep, everything looks fine. Oh, I closed that. Buys narcotic.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
I can tell you're lying.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Investigate the 111 Club. Let me just... One second.
God damn it. We just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good. Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Exit.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Oh. Exit. Exit.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Exit. This police station is very confusing.
Bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Hurry up, buddy.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak.
You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Any Central Unit suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
Okay, let's go and check that event. So, are you still streaming GTA 5, Angie?
Any Central Unit suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons.
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
Parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out. A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Go. I thought she was about to trip on that.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Of course we can.
Well, that's an admission of guilt if I ever saw one.
Go.
He's not getting away that easily.
Oh! I was watching the chat. That's not fair. Check. Okay, I can't wait for that. You know that I love your streams. This is a fast car. Damn.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Damn. There we go.
I don't know the way.
He doesn't know the way. I know the way.
Show me your hands.
This is like the 50s GTA.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
Okay. Let's go. $111 Club.
Homicide guys are already inside. Bukowski. Phelps. Back again. We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine. I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. The waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look
What a
around?
bad joke.
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
He looks creepy.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Nothing actually here.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
All these cops. It's got to be something big, right?
Yes, it is, buddy.
Never the same, are they?
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Never the same, are they?
What's that click?
What's that click? Ooh.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Okay.
We should follow up on the musician angle. Kept his stash close at hand.
What else do we have? The body.
Source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Let's check the other pocket. Nothing in the body as well. Okay. I think I'm done with this one.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Come on.
A dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things. They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Never the
Hey
same,
Joey,
brother.
how are you, buddy? Welcome. Check the body.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
What are you going to play, Joey? Ooh, giggity giggity.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Oh, okay, I get it. Well, I can't play with you guys, so I hope you fail.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Oh,
I
I
thought
need
this
to
was
talk
such
with
a nice area.
the host.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
I think I will doubt that.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Yeah.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
I'm crazy on the run in my town. Oh, what? Hey, Ruby, welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Glad to have you here. How was your day going? Okay.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Not bad.
Find anything interesting?
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
It's cops. It's got to be something big, right?
Go. Oh, you need to lock all your doors then, Ruby. You need to lock the doors, the windows, and stay home, okay? Be safe.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
No, man, I just like green or blue, and those are the main colors that I have my shirts. Then I don't know. This is a blue one.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
Okay, Robbie. This is actually a blue one. If I use a green one, it's even funnier.
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. You could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Check this out.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Enough to arm 3 companies. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
One round.
Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Oh, God.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Okay.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Move, buddy.
I want to make it. You know you make it.
Okay, let's go to the brew room. Okay, thank you, Joey, and I hope you have a great meal and a great playtime with gigs.
So,
and I hope you fail.
Half-year-old lackeys were on that boat. The late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates, Ben, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the
Joey's
blue
saying bye to Joey.
do that
Joey,
ya?
if you can leave the stream on Twitch, I would really appreciate that. Or maybe on both. Okay, thank you, Joey.
Too close, so.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Unterstundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Head Officer. We have work to do.
Army surplus morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Okay, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll doubt.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Okay. She runs so funny. Hey Nate, welcome buddy. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? Welcome to the From Zero to Hero Bolivia channel. Okay. Are you going to get into her house, buddy? That's against the law. Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah, you're doing it. I think you know that that's wrong. I'm great, buddy. Just enjoying here the game, the great weather. It's kind of cold, so streaming a little bit. And how was your day? Is there a night as well as here? I'm sorry. The Mocambo Club.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Yes, there is
Number
going to be.
3. If you'll follow me.
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
Anything.
2 club sandwiches.
Okay.
Thank you, waitress.
Sirs, Mr. Cohen's table is this way.
You gonna see your married man again?
2 club sandwiches. I want some club sandwiches.
LAPD, running. We have some questions.
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around.
I can never quite remember. You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Finkelstein drug.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Okay, let me check here. Okay, I'll doubt that.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Ooh, this is getting hairy.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about
Just
that.
1 second, guys. I'll doubt that. Just 1 second. Hola. ¿Qué fue? Hola, ¿qué fue? Te escucho.
So you haven't heard anything
Hola,
about what happened
te
at the
escucho.
111 Club?
What can I say, kid?
Sí, te escucho.
I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's
Hola,
always
dime.
been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you.
Hey, Harmony,
And you boys
welcome,
want
my
some
dear.
lunch?
How are you?
How about a
Thank you so
drink?
much for
We'll
being
take a
here.
rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Okay, let's go.
Hey,
Run, bitch,
those bicycles
run!
on the side.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're like the SWAT from the 70s. Or the 60s, or I don't know.
Hey, can you give me a hand?
I don't know
hard
ish.
case I need to break.
Come on, come on, come on. Bus shooting. Ouch! Ouch. That wasn't my fault.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
Okay.
Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370.
I said hi to you, my dear. I said, hey, Harmony, my dear, how are you? You know I love you. You are my waifu. You didn't heard that. That's different. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I get it. Well, okay. Hello, my dear. I'm sorry for that, but thank you so much for being here. I love you, you know that. Okay, I'm down. Here. Oh, I thought this was a 2. Come on.
LAPD, drop the gun now.
There we go. How did she do that, Harmony? Search the sniper's bag.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Ei, Juliana, você ainda tá aí? Clip.
It's one of the BARs.
Hey Kiwi, how are you? Okay, don't worry. Just for you being here right now, it's more than enough for me. Very happy to have you all here.
I know that guy.
Então, Juliana, é isso que acontece. Olha isso aqui, ó. Check this out.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Man, Joey. Are you going to stream, Kiwi? I have to insist on that too.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Okay, I think he's lying, but I'll doubt that.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
Okay, I butt slapped you, Phantom.
Too bad he didn't keep a low
Welcome,
profile.
Phantom. Thank you so much for being here, buddy.
It's tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Oh, I will start, Kiwi. I will start until I see you streaming.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Okay, I'll doubt that again.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months.
Oh, she's back. I'm
Sure
so glad
see you
to
got
know
over your
that.
wound, Lieutenant.
I didn't saw her Discord recently. Phantom, if you can go to the
cool
Twitch,
customer.
that would really help
He's
me.
been
I'm
under
trying
fire
to get
before.
the
You
affiliate
buying
program.
a story?
Not for a minute.
So I need a lot of regulars there to get into the program. If you don't mind, of course.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Let's get any on the side.
Just 1 second, guys. Okay, let's go to the car.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
There is actually
Won't work.
a
He's a
checklist
tough customer.
harms that it says that I need like 3 regulars on the stream. So if I get 3 regulars during 30 days, it's one more thing to check on the affiliate program. And another thing that I need is 50 followers. So that's the 2 that are left for me. Go to Kel's apartment. Thank you. Oh! Phantom, you scared the shit out of me. Thank you so much for following us, Phantom. And a butt slap for you. Welcome to From Zero to Hero Bolivia on the Twitch part of the Force. Oh, madam! You shouldn't run that way on the street. That's dangerous. Really? I don't know how many followers we have on Twitch.
This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move,
Oh,
Cole.
awesome. 32. We're nearly there.
Been, Jack.
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
If you can share the stream, I would really appreciate it, guys.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Okay, I will tell that.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
You trying to sit me down? No, sorry.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. I think he's telling the truth. Truth.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Why, Kiwi?
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
What? What did you say? Went missing? No, I didn't. Okay. I think he's telling the truth again.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Ooh. Let me check here. Ah. Oh, you're parking his car park. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing to kill someone. Just move the car, that's it. I love you too, Harmony.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Okay, I think he's not telling the truth. I will doubt that.
People are
Yes!
dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack,
4 out of
just one
4.
information.
Yeah,
Bullshit,
baby.
Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard.
Again?
Victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Let me check here. He can probably have me. He kills you, he goes to jail. Some gangster is going to do something to him. It's win for you, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Yay, your eyesight's coming back to normal. That's awesome. Does anyone else see Joey commenting? I can't. Well, I do, Kiwi, so I say with him, Kiwi stream, Kiwi stream, Kiwi stream, Kiwi stream, Kiwi stream. Okay, I'll stop. She's just messing around with Joey Harmony because he wants her to stream.
Talk about tension.
I want that as well.
That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him.
Ouch.
Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't.
Yeah,
Jack
you're not
would never
allowed
give
to
up
leave,
his own
Kiwi.
man.
I'm sorry. You're tied to this stream. Roberts.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Let's go. Ow. Ouch. Terrible. Let's jump, let's jump. Let's jump, let's jump, let's jump. Awesome!
Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road.
Can someone make a clip for that, please? I need a clip for that, please, 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 please.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Getting close and steer him off the tar. Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Open fire.
For that, buddy. Yeah, you can do a cooking thing, Harmony. We need to teach Gigs how to cook, so KJ can stream longer. Oh yeah, I actually can kill you. Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah. Okay, I'm crazy, I know. I'm okay, I swear to God, I'm normal. Okay, what is it?
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
I don't want to hold his hand, I want his other pocket. There we go. Hey, Croc! Long time no see, my dear! I'm so glad to have you here. How are you? Mike's meeting 9 p.m. at News View Building, Sheldon Mead. A lot of blood on that book. Okay, I think there's nothing else.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
We have to look at damage limitation.
I want some cookies. Can I have some cookies, please?
Allen to bring down the whole administration. We've got to put a lid on the press. Can someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
I'm great. I'm way better now that I have all of you guys here.
Drop the story now. Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Brock, by the way, if we are having a Twitch party to help me get the affiliate program, so if you can go to Twitch as well, please do so.
District Attorney.
What?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
What the hell, is he going to betray me? Oh no, that was another cop. Oh, okay, no worries, Croc. No worries, no worries. I don't know, it's a thing that I have to have over 30 days, Harms. I'm stepping onto the body. What? What tip? Not yet. Oh, the loot. Oh, okay. I just got half. I thought you were saying about the tip on the stream. Yeah, the loot part. Thank you so much. That actually does just show on the stream, but I don't get a sound message, so that's why I didn't know about that. My English is so terrible.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
About that.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Have you seen my donation alert, Harmony? Hey Ruby, welcome back, buddy. What the? Oh God.
Getting close.
Let's
Scare
go.
him off the tar. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Oh shit.
Spin him out.
Sorry for the bad language. I want some cookies, Croc. Can I have some?
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Ah!
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Are you seriously going to do this? There we go. Oh, are you playing GTA 5? Are you playing it on PlayStation or on PC? I will on private, Croc. I swear to God that I will. And if I don't receive my cookies, I will be mad. Just kidding. You almost got my door, buddy. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't wait for that, Harmony. Oh, Ruby, we should play that then. I have GTA 5 on PC as well. Oh, buddy. Which black one? Which black one? I don't get it. I'm dumb. I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. Oh, okay. Well, do you know my cat? Do you want to meet him? Do you want to meet Leo?
Guns.
Get behind something, Mel.
Ow. Okay, just 1 second. I'll grab Leo. Be right back. I'm so afraid to take down my green screen. Ah, there we go. No. Beautiful eyes. He's purring. Out. Yep, he has pretty eyes. Blue eyes. Charles is officially a James Bond villain. With my cat and everything. Austin Powers. Yeah, but I don't have a mini me. Let's go. Let's continue.
Ordner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID. They weren't even his print, and he still confessed.
Oh, he's still alive.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
I'm messing with him while he's still alive.
God.
What love, Harmony? The Austin Powers love? Yeah, baby, yeah.
Hold up there, I smell. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Oh, I'm so glad to know that, Harms. Then I won my day, just for making you smile. I'm trying to check his pocket. There's nothing on his pocket, I believe. I can't check his pocket. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I wanna dance with him. Looks like he really doesn't care that much with evidence, right? Because he goes right up through the bodies and everything. The spot is spot is. What's that sound? Oh, that's the clock. I believe that was a bomb.
You better go find out what happened here.
I'm at a loss.
Your other dead war buddy. You check his pockets too?
I can't check his pockets. Why is it going straight one hand to another? Need to check his pockets. No! I want to check his pockets. Welcome back, my dear. Is Gig still streaming?
I'm stumped.
Your
Ideas?
other dead war buddy. You check his pockets too?
I can't check his pocket. I don't know what the heck. God. That's fine. Oh, by the way, go ahead and go to Pudge's stream and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Oh God, getting me out of my nerves.
What now?
Your other dead war buddy. You check his pockets too?
Oh, he meant the other dead buddy. So, this guy? Not. When is the other one?
Foreigner says it's gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
There's no one else. Oh, this one maybe? Oh, this one. Oh, there we go. That's what I was missing.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Go.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why do they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Don't you have cases to solve?
Meeting place, let's go.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
these rat bastards.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! You're clear, go! Keep moving, I'll cover you! Stay down!
Grab my gun real quick. Let's go.
I'm wide open here!
Ouch! Scheiße. I was almost dead. There we go.
Stay in cover!
Ah! There we go.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that list.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Let's go to the police station. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps
Guy gave his wife a tap.
tonight.
I said all's fair in love and war.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps
You're an interview too, Phelps.
There's a quack in there with him. What gives?
Beats me. Word came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
Heavens! I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon?
Obrigado, Juliana.
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
How long is this going to take?
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
It doesn't matter. We're not building in this city anymore.
Let me check here real quick.
You've been to my house? Is the captain in?
Courtney?
You gonna cover or something?
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
I have the Beckett's confession.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Okay, I got it wrong.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Yeah, okay. Do I need to find someone to look after me now? Anyone seen where Miss Wells went? No, sorry. Can you give me a coffee? Do I need to fill this out? I ain't talking to you.
Hold on. So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie has been up to.
Have you finished, Detective?
That's terrible.
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
What?
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
What the hell?
What the hell were you thinking?
Just 1 second, Giggles. I think that gives the Twitch link. Oh my god, it's Giggle Bizzle. That's the link.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
I really don't get it. What the hell's going on? Am I a traitor now? Okay, we are demoted to arson desk. Let's continue here. Whoa!
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
Okay, Giggs.
Get out!
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Thank you so much, buddy, for that. By the way, what you and KJ had for dinner today?
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Oh, Croc, what were you doing to your hip hurts?
I said all's fair in love and war.
Just kidding.
Straight through the red light. Said you never saw it.
Nice car. Whoa! Giggle Beazle 8 now following. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Parmesan! I want Parmesan. Can I have some too? You motherfucker.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hot chef? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners.
I want some
cookies.
cookies.
Walking into the station,
I want
chest
some
puffed out,
cookies.
little kid at his confirmation.
I want
You
some
wouldn't give me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, looks like I have to go
quite a
through
speech.
the other side.
I heard you were the strong silent type.
Hello from
cracked
the
wise,
other
fella.
side.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stephen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. Let me come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky.
Why not,
really.
Juliana?
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Escreve em português se você quiser pra perguntar.
Look at the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry lady's his wife.
Well, take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train?
Ah, é que tipo, o pessoal tá todo mundo no Twitch pra me... O Twitter ou o Twitch?
So what next?
Talk to the family. See what you can get from them.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Stevens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Ok, eu juro que não entendi, Juliana, mas enfim, também não vou perguntar muito. No, please stay here, Harms. Don't leave me.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
He's telling the truth.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won.
Okay, go to bed.
It's the first time I ever won anything.
I'll miss you though.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or lying. Beicinho é fofo. Okay, I will doubt that.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Okay. Let's go to the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the
Thank
building
you
of
so
GI
much,
homes.
Harms. But if
It
your
has
head
private
really
investors
hurts,
as well as a government endowment.
oh, just kidding. I just want you to feel
You have
better,
an address
okay?
for them.
You can go to bed and
There is
we
one
can
listed
talk
here,
tomorrow.
corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Dirty cop, now I'm a dirty cop.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
What's that? Oh, there we go.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Optimistic, Cole.
Oh. Let me send you a kiss for that, so you can feel better.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Any Sentry unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
I hope it's not that far. Ouch! Sorry. Get out! Okay, this is far. Let me check the map. Oh god, that is a long way. Where is the guy? It is a long way to this random case. And I'll choose anyway cause I'm
522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is 11K, we'll handle the tour.
Oh god, are you okay, buddy?
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy.
Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own. Find some cover.
There we go. Now I have a long way to return. Why, Kiwi? What happened? Nope, Kiwi, but I can look for it. You got my attention. 1 second. It's a singer, I believe. That's what appeared on the Rag and Bone Man. Oh, okay. I swear to God that I believe that like Rag and Bone Man is what it was like something supernatural or a bad guy like Jason or something like that, and you had Ghostbusters because you saw him, some kind of ghost. I don't know. My mind just flew away.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
I swear to God. Ouch. That was my fault. He looks like a friend of mine as well. A friend of mine that is a photographer. Yes, we are there.
At 253 Main Street, unit to handle code.
Hands off! I'm sick! Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go? What happened? Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The Vag says he saw him leave. I'm right here, you know! Not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot.
What a surprise. Go. I only have 20 cars out of 95. Ouch, I thought...
One traffic stop coming up.
I thought he was about to blow that thing.
You gotta get me closer.
Are you serious? Oh god. This car is so terrible. Oh god. Come on. I need to find them. There they are. Close again.
try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Whee! Ouch.
Quite a ride you took. Get out with your hands up.
We broke both cars.
I was walking down the street and that heel sent me flying.
Move. Careful, careful, careful. Ouch! Ah, that was close. Oh, holy.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit identified.
Okay, here we go again. I hope it's close.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit identified.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside. Any civilian casualties. Stay down. Mitch! He's on the lam! On the floor!
There we go. I give the coroner a lot of work. Okay, I know there's going to be another, like, those random works, so I'm gonna wait here, so I don't need to return again. Go ahead. Go ahead. I need to work. Steady. Ouch. That wasn't what I meant to do at all. Out of the house.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Okay.
Mal.
Oh, a kid.
I'm gonna try.
Come on, I hate when they do that.
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
This is terrible. Hey, Croc, welcome back. Where's the heater?
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
So what are you doing right now, Croc?
Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel.
Croc spam! I
What
love
are the
it.
chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Go and grab him.
Stop! LAPD! We got an ID on you, firefucker. Stop right there.
Okay, there we go.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory.
I like posting that
Will
joke.
do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, detective.
After you finish the...
If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
There are house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You
Whoa.
got it?
Okay, what I was saying, after you finish the cooking, please go ahead and put a picture of the cookies on the food porn part of the Discord, okay? Please, pretty please. Locations. Holy Ghost, straight away. I forgot to turn on the siren. Don't worry, I have patience. Yeah, you can put whatever food you want. You're more than welcome to do that. Please do.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Okay.
Here they are. Steffens.
Where is it?
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Okay. Just let me know when you're back.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Hey, he's telling the truth.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Okay, I'll tell that.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
2 out of
problem.
2.
Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Alley as I can. Buddy.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Must be.
Sorry, gotta go. While I'm here, my workers are probably putting their feet up and talking shit.
Says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Fire station, I'm on 32.
We came as soon as we
the woman
could.
Who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her. How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Okay. No. Back. Come on.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Are you serious? Come on!
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Whew. So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
When is America gonna
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around, we're dead.
Do I have a newspaper around here?
Buddy, you drop something? How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Check.
show?
The next fire.
Ju.
We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Whoa, that was lucky. That was extremely lucky.
He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence.
Yeah, you are always there, my dear. I really love your company. Eu adoro, porque você tá sempre aí, por isso que você é uma seguidora incondicional do canal. Muito obrigado, viu? Sempre pelo apoio. Eu sei, amor, eu sei. Muito obrigado.
Around here anymore.
That's the LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up. Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop that caught her.
He's only a writer. He can't really help me.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Do it again. I dare ya.
He plays the saxophone. Oh, and boy, can he get me going.
There we go.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I'll doubt that.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
There we go.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Okay, he's lying.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the
Cannibals
moment.
finished off eating the clown, one said.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Check the bug.
Do it again. I dare you.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Ouch.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Ouch.
Help me out.
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey,
Ouch.
Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Here. Happy now?
Yes, I am.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Clemens is a fellow traveler. Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Probably nothing.
He plays the saxophone. Oh, and boy, can he get me going.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
My eyes are burning. Ouch.
I gotta swing by the shop, make sure the orders are coming off the line. So if we're done...
As the cannibals finished off eating
Advice?
the clown, one said, "Did that taste funny to you?"
What do you think?
So check the lockers.
Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
You look at this clown.
To hurry. Clemens. Go to Clemens. Need to be quick.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Okay, he's the kid.
He's an installer with a criminal record.
Sounds like a bad hombre.
You were licensed and worked for Instaheat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Kenmore. That's Clemens.
Sorry. My mistake.
Come on. What's the name of the guy? Walter.
Wait. Let's get this interview over with.
Well, you're licensed and work for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Matthew Ryan.
Either of you two know how to do some soldering? You can't just stand around here all day doing nothing. I do a day's work for a day's wage. That's what I do. You got a problem with that?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Ouch.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Shit.
Stop or I will shoot! Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Okay. Last one.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards we're crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer. Do his wheel well. Come on.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running. This man has got to be stopped.
Come on, stop. Stop, God damn it.
I'm out of here.
Put your hands in the air. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer, a hit-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle, code 2 identified.
I hope it's not that far.
GTL to any central unit. Meet the officer, a hit-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle?
Jesus Christ.
Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Did anyone see where the driver went?
I saw a guy run up that alley.
We Charlie.
He's hiding around here somewhere, I know it.
Just stay away from me, goddammit! I mean it!
Partner!
You goddamn...
I think we got our guy.
You sorry sack. You're not getting off that easy.
There we go.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
William
ever.
Shelton?
Oh, Christ. It's you. Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
$38 out of 40. 2 more to go to finish the random encounters.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Carly's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
This is no battle of wits between you and me. I never pick on an unarmed man.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Okay, he's moving his lips.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I can do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I'll doubt that.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ryan? Okay, I'll say that to...
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign? So you know just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
I have your criminal record.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Asbestos Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Varley.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I'll doubt it.
Give me something, chemical, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
I don't know if that's right.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk.
We just got the wrong guy.
You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Ouch. Welcome, Kino. We got the wrong guy. Ow. Anyway. So how are you, man? How was your day going?
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant. There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Oh, okay, awesome, man. Well, welcome
Just
you
give
both.
us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of it. You should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Go.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down in my sap.
Am I missing something?
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget it.
I'm teasing you, Hirsch. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. The developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any unit in the vicinity, a citizen report support
Shit about Jeff. There are some discounts.
Any unit in the vicinity, a citizen report support 59 there now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Cops! Shit!
Stop! LAPD!
They always run away.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Get in close and steer him off the tar. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
There we go.
Are you liquored up? But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
One more to go. There we go. One more case to go. One more case to go. I mean the random ones.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Oh.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
That's terrible.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt it.
I think fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Another day, another...
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
You got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Ow.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the pigs.
What? I don't want to go away, Mr. Stark. Just 1 second. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. No good to me. No, I meant I was doing like the disappearing stuff. That's why I say that moment. Just 1 second. Okay, Juliana.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Okay, Kino.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I've done this for years.
I got friends who work at the...
You don't look like a fireman, son.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
Hey, Gigs, you're still there, buddy.
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
What are you doing? You and KJ. Am I interrupting something?
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
I think you're lying about that.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I'll dub that again.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Fortnite is the best. I love Fortnite. Emotional travel comics.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Okay, I think he's telling the truth.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
There we go, 3 out of 3. You know you love me, I am not trash. And you're not going to cut me.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Ew.
That's him. That's the cop. He tried to poke me in the nose.
What is this?
As the cannibals finished off eating the clown, one said, "Did that taste funny to you?"
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
You watched the Ham and Galahad fight. It's a mess that was. Anyway, that's the cop who caught the guy.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Did you see anyone hanging around the Morellis' home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
Yeah, he's lying all about it.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
There we go, let's go to the phone. By the way, Gigs, have you seen that Battlefield 5 will have a Battle Royale as well?
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Go to the Rancho Escondido.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Whoa.
Okay already.
I'm gonna
Stand down. That's an order.
To pacify these two saps.
I'm gonna bust you right in the mouth. Oh, you're going down, you piece of shit.
Oh.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Oh, God.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
All of these houses are burned. Run, bitch.
Never find out.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office. You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs. We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills. I hope that's all.
No, it's not.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We hear that Suburban is under severe time pressure to complete work on the new houses. I think you're getting heavy-handed about it, and it's gone wrong.
I hope you have some proof of how I'm involved in this. I'll be happy to sue you for whatever you're worth. Rancho Escondido burned to the ground last night. That's one of my prestige developments. I'm a victim of these fires too, Detective.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well? I hope that's all.
Made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
So it's for the greater good.
Damn it.
Then. One man standing in defiance of what you think is best for the city. I thought an American's home was their castle.
I'm not sure I like your tone, son.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Yes, I have.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Your boss is a fine man.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her. Hey, buddy.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
Detective.
Can you check whether we are still
I wish
holding
I could
Herbert
afford
Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm starting to
I
get...
love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face delivers love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not going to ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields. I should have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
Kelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did.
I'm starting
But I don't
to fall asleep
like
here.
to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know.
So, I think I will call it a day for today. I'm very tired. And my eyes are heavy. There we go. So thank you all who appeared today for joining us on From Zero to Hero Bolivia. Thank you Gigs, thank you Kino, thank you Juliana, thank you Phantom, thank you Harmony. Thanks every single person that always appeared today. I can thank you enough, guys, for all the support you give me. So I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I hope to have you again on the next one. This was From Zero to Hero Bolivia, and we see you on the next time. Bye bye.